This is our 75 Cadillac Coupe DeVille. So this video will cover a few different things. First off, there will be a very slow-paced walk-around of the car. Following that, I will do a second walk-around where I'll show close-ups of all the cosmetic blemishes. There'll be some clips of the interior as well as under the hood with the car running. So we purchased the car out of Maryland, where it has been since new. We purchased it from the third owner. This is a 42,000 mile original paint Survivor. We did put a paint gauge on every panel and got readings of between 2.5 and 3.5. It is a non-metallic Dunbarton Green, which was a new color, 1975. Looks really, really nice over the blue-green cloth interior. But the car is in really impressive shape. Paint really shows very little for signs of age. The polished surfaces are all excellent. You know, the bumpers and trim pieces have no oxidation on them. The filler panels are nice and intact, and the color matching is spot on, which we so rarely see on these cars. The glass and light lenses are all clear and crack-free. You can see the dark blue-green top is mint. No bubbling around it or any real signs of age. Very, very nice. The wheels are in excellent shape. Polished hubcaps show no curb rash or dents or really oxidation at all. The tires, not positive as to when they were made, but they do look to be relatively recent. If I were to ballpark it, I'd say less than 10 years old. No dry rot or anything like that. You know, plenty of tread. Handwritten records indicate that the car had 38,000 miles in the summer of 2012. Has been driven 4,000 miles in the last 7 years. Total now is just over 42. Car will come with the original window sticker, manuals, all sorts of good stuff. The pre-delivery inspection report. Nice underneath as well. The car was dealer optioned with undercoating, and it has served its purpose. Photos of the underbody there in the listing. Now here are close-ups of all the cosmetic blemishes. There is a small ding down on the bottom of the driver front fender. And then if you follow along, down along that bottom trim, you know, bottom corner of the door and the skirt right there is where you always see these things bubbling up and getting gross. This one has just a little bit of rust behind the rear trim panel right there, but it's fairly insignificant. Nice and dry. You can see there no bubbling along the bottom, nothing gross. Right there at the corner, there's a little bit of age. There's a tiny bit of checking in the paint in that little corner. And then again, just looking close at the fillers, which are so prone to cracking. Nice and clean, mirror-like finish on the polished surfaces. Come around to the passenger side. If you get down that bottom corner, you'll see that the one corner trim piece has rust behind it. The rest of that rocker is really nice and clean. Little speck there showing some age along the midline trim. And then on the passenger front fender, a couple light scratches. Overall, it's, you know, pretty much consistent with what you expect for a 42,000 mile original paint car from 75. It's well taken care of, but, you know, it can only go so far in 40-something years. Interior is really impressive. Door panels show no kicked open markings, no oxidation on the instrument cluster. The dash top is pretty much mint. Steering wheel has no cracks. The wood within the dash has no hairline cracks or peeling. Power windows are nice and, functional. The radio does work, though the power antenna does not. The blower motor is bad, and the air conditioning does not work. The wipers and lights and signals are all functional, as is the fuel gauge. See, that's just the fasten belts light. Just an excellent color. I call it blue-green. Cloth interior with the leather outer bolsters. Excellent condition. I mean, no punctures, burst seams, fraying, significant scuffs, really nothing. I mean, this interior has clearly been babied. Both the driver and passenger side are, equally nice. You will see, though, that the seat belt holder on the top of the passenger headrest, that has come off. We do have it. Of course, very minor. Rear looks to have seldom been used, if ever. Just totally mint. The headliner is nice and tight. Carpet that still has great color to it, nice and plush. Original floor mats, color matched front and rear, will come with the car. Nice and clean sills. The car's an excellent driver as well.